these wasps, this is my garden. These wasps, they eat like the mites or something on them. I'm guessing. I'm gonna have to research that. So this is might be a case of natural insecticide. All right. Well, here's my garden. And right now, that's the biggest watermelon I have. I want to show you all these, man. Saw a couple of them over here. Let's see. Oh, here's one. Look, that one's a nice one. And here's my green beans. Those are peas right there. And I just took off a bunch of tomatoes. Everyone I mean, look, my garden's so out of disarray, man. Everyone's like, it looks like a jungle. You can't even like see it. I mean, I made this trellis out of like bamboo. Man, we just had some green beans for lunch, man. We're out of this world, man. My wife and I. And here's my spinach, but you know, I think it's long gone. It looks that way. But this kale, this is a weed here. This kale, man, it's just healthy and good. I got some okra coming up. And I had some okra out here today. I'll give you a walk around of the garden. And I have, there's another watermelon. I love growing watermelons. I mean, I can eat watermelon non-stop. And I think there's another one around here somewhere. But here's my zucchini. I mean, there is some zucchini growing in here. Let's see. See, I messed this watermelon up. Hopefully it survives. See, there's a zucchini growing down there. Right there. See it? We just harvested some nice. They're growing kind of fast. I'm kind of disappointed that got the squash. See, I might be getting those. I might. See, there's some that might be signs of infestation. Maybe not. But I tell you what, every time I go in this garden, I like the way I smell when I get out, because I smell like flowers or something. I smell like something wild or something. Okay, so it looks like I'm getting some more squash. And these cucumbers, these are like pickling cucumbers, and I didn't know that. So I have to cut them like real small. And they're really very good when you cut them small. I was waiting for them to get bigger than they were, but they were only, they were like, I was waiting for them to get really big, like good 8, 9, 10 inches. But they start getting bitter. So, and I have two different varieties. See, there's one right there that's growing. But there's a lot of them in here. I'm sure if I searched hard enough, I could find a mature one. Oh, look at here. See, now that's almost big enough for me to pick. And these things ain't that big. I mean, there's my finger for comparison. And that's when they taste the best. So you got to know your garden. You got to know your plants. About when to harvest and eat and stuff. And I take inventory on my garden, and so that's why I knew about that watermelon that I stepped on, because I come and just look at my garden. You got to be a caretaker. Even though it looks wild, I know where everything is. See, there's some okra. That okra is really good for you if you have like sugar problems, like for like diabetes or something. If you up your, see, man, these squash, man, there's a cucumber right there. See, they're growing everywhere. See, it looks like these squash are just cutting out on me. I mean, it's all right. We had a lot of squash, but this is a second variety of kale right here. Man, this stuff's just, I mean, it's really good. And look, just look at all my tomatoes, man. I mean, I've been getting a lot of tomatoes every day. And you know, everyone goes, hey, have you grown any jalapenos? And I grow jalapenos, but you know, I am far. I can grow anything, but I don't like watermelons. I can grow them, and I got the knack now, and I know how to make them sweet, like real sweet. But I can't figure out how to make jalapenos hotter. So, I mean, they're just moderately. They flavor food. That's about all they do. They give a jalapeno flavor to food, and that's it. And so, but yeah, I mean, I have a lot of tomatoes, man. I made my wife fried green tomatoes the other night, and she was like, "Oh, that's good." You know, I'm like turning her into a vegan. But here's some green beans. You know, I came out here and picked some green beans. I like just coming out here and, you know, and checking out my garden, man. It's like getting a spiritual connection. See, see now that yellow jacket, I got too close to him and he kind of ran me off. But here, let's get a picture of him here, because you know, you gotta see, there he is. He's in there doing the job that I want him to do, and that's kill the little varmints that kill my plants. And but you know that's just like oh yeah, like, ooh, here's a nice green bean right here. We got, you know, this one here, it's kind of too big to like eat. I'm gonna have to, well, now that looks pretty good to eat it whole, like, you know, instead of, because sometimes when they get too big you have to bust them open and take the beans out and go ahead and boil those, and they're good. But like, these are peas right here, man. These black-eyed peas, man. If you've never had fresh black-eyed peas, man, they're like the best. But I mean, I can come out here and probably get another meal. I mean, I come out here and get a meal every day, it seems like. I mean, sometimes 2 meals, 3 meals. See, now there's a hornet right there. Look at it. He's grooming my garden there, and he's looking at me. He's like, what the heck's this guy doing? You know. So I guess them hornets, they like to eat them little. They got these mites, and I guess they like to eat the mites. But I was gonna go over here and see. Oh shit! I stepped on some kale. See, I don't like doing that. See, I got these little tomatoes, man. Those are great to cook with. See, and I kind of, you know, my gardens always go so wild. See, I got a bell pepper back there, but I don't see any peppers, and I imagine it's because it's covered up. And I've gotten a bell pepper off this one right here. But man, just look at those tomatoes, man, just everywhere. I mean, the whole garden's just falling over, and just, I mean, it's really healthy. It's just wild. It's like it's growing out in the wild, you know. And a lot of people, you know, they tell you about it being all organized and stuff. I mean, I think you need to let nature take its course, man, and just you know, let it go, man. You know, let it fight the wind like it's doing right now. I mean, look at those look at those you know, how they're coming up here like that. You know, that's pretty cool, man. They're just up there reaching for nothing, man. They got that's like ambition right there, man. They're gonna reach out for something, you know. But man, these gardens are good, man. If you've never grown a garden, you need to. All right. Well, y'all have a good day, man. God bless.